To close with a number that Julio Iglesias and Willie Nelson recorded about 10 years ago. Again, this is 2 nights in a row. People laugh. It's what's supposed to be a straight line.
Willie's a funny guy. What can I say?
All right. Well, we've changed the lyrics a little bit so that it sort of fits our lives instead.
We first performed this at a gathering called Tables of Eight for the Emmanuel Lutheran Women back in 1991, and after enormous requests, we never did it again.
Now, just a quick word about closing numbers on a show. There's two theories as far as closing numbers go. One is the Broadway theory, in that your final number should be your best, your greatest number in the entire show.
It's called the finale. Now, in vaudeville terminology, the closing number is known as the chaser. It's sort of bad enough to get you out of your seats and chase you out of the theater.
Exactly.
So, we'll leave you to decide which philosophy we subscribe to. To all the girls I've loved before, who traveled in and out my door, I'm glad they came along. I dedicate this song to all the girls I've loved before.
All the girls who shared my life, and now are someone else's wife. They live within my heart. I'll always be a part of all the girls I've loved before. The winds of change are always blowing, and every time I try to stay, the winds of change continue blowing, and they just carry me away.
There was a girl in Omaha. I had some trouble with her pa. When he pulled down a gun, I thought it best to run far from that girl in Omaha.
There was a young Montana girl. She had legs like Milton Berle. I asked her for a date. She left for out of state.
I'm sorry, Mom. Hold on a second. We rehearsed this, man, didn't we?
Yeah.
You're so flat.
That's okay. So was she.
Winds of change are always blowing. Sometimes the skies are full of rain, and all these women we've been knowing are only pulling on our chain. A local girl I tried to see destroyed my old 280Z. I told her she could drive. I'm glad to be alive. She's been in jail since '93.
Then there was that British chick. I really thought that we would click. I cast her in a show, but little did I know that all my jokes just made her sick. The winds of change are always blowing. Sometimes the skies are dark and gray, and there's a list that's always growing of girls who ran the other way.
I knew a poet from Duluth. Her accent was a bit uncouth. Whenever she would rhyme, she'd curse in meter time more graphically than Dr. Ruth.
Then there was that sweet Fraulein. She always told me 999. She left without a trace to join the master race. She was my Nazi Valentine. The winds of change are always blowing, and lately they've been pretty cold. Just like these women we've been knowing, rejection's really getting old.
An actress that I used to know, when asked to go out to a show. Said I cannot do that, I have to earthquake-proof my flat.
What? She actually told you she couldn't go out with you because she had to earthquake-proof her apartment? True story. Man.
That actress that I used to know.
Then there was that pretty one. We had some laughs, a lot of fun. I'd ply her with some booze. We'd jump in the jacuzzi.
Oh, no.
And then
hold on a second.
I'm coming to the best part.
We're in the basement of a church. Congregational president, sit right out there.
And then we'd sing a hymn. But through it all we keep believing. Romance again will tip its hat. We look for women who are breathing. We're not much pickier than that.
All the girls I loved before, you cannot have me anymore. I have a wife and son, my bachelor days are done.
The line now forms at my front door.
We're glad they came along. We dedicate this song to all the girls we've lost.